Hello, Chem students. Today we are discussing lab safety and the NFPA diamond labels. First, lab safety. Wear goggles at all times. Wear closed-toed shoes to all labs to prevent chemical spills and broken glass on your feet. Wear an apron during all labs. Eating and drinking are not allowed. This includes chewing gum. Always wash your hands before leaving. This is to prevent any contamination, like if you get chemicals on your hands and then you go to lunch or something and then you pick something up and eat it, you don't want to eat that chemical as well. And pull back your hair into a ponytail for those of you who have long hair. Use a fume hood for any reaction that may produce harmful or toxic gases. Never put extra chemicals back in the bottle. You may contaminate the rest of the chemical. Always dispose of chemicals the way the teacher tells you to do so, whether it's in the trash or in a special container. 10. You always smell chemicals by wafting, which is what this guy's doing. You don't want to directly inhale it because it could damage the skin cells in your nose, like a strong acid will. You point heated test tubes always away from other people and yourself. Always add acid into water when you dilute an acid. It's easy to remember if you remember A and W root beer. A and W or A in W, acid in water. So what should you do if an emergency happens? You always tell the teacher. Spills. In case a spill happens, and it will. If you spill an acid, you always add baking soda or a weak base to neutralize it before wiping it up. Acids and bases are like opposite of each other, which we're going to learn in our acids and bases unit in the spring. So if you spill a base, you add vinegar, which is a weak acid, to neutralize it before wiping it up. You always use the eye wash for chemicals that you may get in your eye. And you use the safety shower if harmful chemicals get on your body. For small fires, you use an inverted beaker, or you turn a beaker upside down and put it over it. That's for a small, like paper towel fire. And if somebody's on fire, you always use the fire blanket and or the safety shower. Okay, now let's talk about our safety vocabulary. Corrosive means that it eats away at objects. It attacks and burns skin. Toxic means that it's poisonous. And flammable means that it's easily set on fire or combustible. Carcinogenic means that it can cause cancer. Radioactive means it spontaneously emits radiation resulting from changes in the nucleus of atoms, which is the last unit that we'll be studying. Irritant causes a rash or allergic reaction. The NFPA, or National Fire Protection Association hazard diamond has 4 quadrants. The top quadrant describes flammability, and it's colored red. The left quadrant describes the health hazard, and it's colored blue. The right quadrant describes the reactivity, and it's colored yellow. The bottom quadrant describes any special information and is colored white. Each of the top 3 quadrants will contain a number. That number is either going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 0 represents no hazard. 1 represents a slight hazard. 2 represents a moderate hazard. 3 represents an extreme hazard, and 4 represents deadly. So this diamond here has a 0 in its flammability, which means it has no hazard in flammability, or it will not catch on fire. In the health hazard, the blue area, it has a 3, which means it has an extreme health hazard. In the reactivity quadrant, it has a number of 2, which means it is a moderate hazard, which means it's moderately reactive with something. And at the bottom, in the special information quadrant, it has a W, a marked out W here. And that marked out W means that you do not want to get it near water. So this chemical is probably reactive with water. Thanks for watching.